Morning, Knicks Nation. Today is Thursday. It is the 31st day of October 2024. I hope you're safe and healthy today. I hope your family's safe and healthy. I hope that the needs of you and your family in terms of food, shelter, clothing, as well as health are being met today. Blessings upon those that work in the healthcare field, along with the first responders who every day are out here doing their best to save lives. Those also that pick up garbage, keep streets and sidewalks clean. And those that make deliveries such as mail, food, water, people for our convenience. Double blessings on the men and women out here trying to help rescue, deliver, and recover. Teenagers and children that are victims of child molestation and pedophilia. People that are also the victims of pornography, child pornography, prostitution, child prostitution, human trafficking, and sex slavery. Double curses on all the perpetrators of these things, all those who profit from them, and all the perverts that make these industries go. Finally, double blessings on the homeless. Nearly more than 600,000 men, women, children, families, homeless in the United States of America, and millions around the world in similar or worse conditions. Blessings upon them, for theirs is the kingdom. So there was a basketball game last night in Miami, Florida. The New York Knicks beat the Miami Heat 116-107. And again, it's the Knicks in progress. You have not yet seen what the Knicks will be, but we're getting glimpses of it. And every loss, which in this case is two, they have learned from their losses. So against Boston shot the lights out. Historically shooting night for Boston. 29 threes they dropped on the Knicks. But what the Knicks did is the next game, they improved their perimeter defense and held Indiana to 3 for 30. They lost to Cleveland. And one of the reasons they lost is because the captain did not include the high-priced trade asset, Karl Anthony Towns, who's one of the best offensive centers in the NBA, in the offense. And he only got 8 shots. So last night, Jalen Brunson makes sure that Karl Anthony Towns is included in the offense. And Towns gets 25 shots. There was somebody, I forgot who you was, so please forgive me, but somebody said he's going to get 20 shots. And I said, man, that's an overkill. I think if he gets 15, it'd be good. Because I know the Knicks like to keep it balanced as well. But no, Karl Anthony Towns did get 25 shots. Jalen Brunson still took 18. Hart took only 7. Anunoby took 6. Bridges took 16. And McBride took 8. So it seemed like everybody was trying to make sure that Karl Anthony Towns got his shots. And not only that, if you watch the game, I noticed, of course, because I'm Deuce High, but I noticed Deuce trying really hard to make sure Brunson got his. There were times when Deuce could have took a shot or went to the basket, and he looked for Brunson because Brunson was having a rough game. He was 6 for 18 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3. He was 7-8 from the line, but he was really having a rough game. And if you notice, a lot of Brunson's shots was hitting the front rim. Now, sometimes, most times, that's tired legs. But in Brunson's case, I don't think it's tired legs. I think he hurt his leg. And he hurt it again last night. He's a tough dude. He's a real tough dude. And he was out there playing regardless. But I think that his legs was a little hurt. And that's why his shot was short. Of course, when it counted, this is why he's the captain, why he's the superstar, why he's going to be All-NBA, All-Star, hopefully Finals MVP. This is why. Because when it counts, he came through. Okay, he came through. So Towns gets 44. And this is the thing. This is why I say we just saw a glimpse of it. First of all, the Knicks got out-rebounded by Miami. They out-rebounded Miami 39-42. But the offensive boards was 7-7. That's not New York Knicks basketball. But the problem is, of course, the only person you have really rebounding is Towns and Hart. And you're missing Precious. And, of course, we're missing Mitchell Robinson. When they come back, it's going to be something else. So that's number one. Number two, it's good to see Brunson getting acclimated to working with Towns, making it a focal point. See, there's going to come a time when Brunson's leg is not hurt. And he's going to have energy. And he's going to hit the shots he usually hits. There's going to come a time when defenses are going to have to choose between Brunson and Towns. And it's pick your poison. And the Knicks are going to play this perfectly. The thing is, though, that I believe they should do and probably will do going forward is instead of like making it automatically Jalen Brunson the number one option, make Towns the number one option and make the teams play off of him or double him. That will open up the floor for Brunson to go crazy. See, make Towns the number one option. Make Towns, make sure. And I noticed I was expecting, I think I mentioned yesterday, I was expecting them to use Towns in the pinch post. I was expecting to use him in the pick and roll, pinch post. Now, they did do pick and roll. And the thing about Towns in the pick and roll is not only can he catch the lob, which he did last night, but he has the ability to go hard off the dribble. And he did that a couple of times last night. He has the ability to go hard. He did it both in the pick and roll and in the pinch post. Now, for him, his pinch post is more foul line extended. It's foul line extended. It's not like Juju. Juju liked it on that foul line, right near the foul line on the corners. But Towns likes it a little bit foul line extended, like 3/4 out. And he go to work from that position. And so he would either victimize guys like Jimmy Butler because he was not big enough to guard him, or he go on the floor to somebody like Bam and take him to the hole. Or if he got it out in the 3-point line and there was a pick and pop, he's popping from three. And last night they had a problem. That is, Miami had a problem because he was 4 or 5 from three. When he's going like that last night was one of those nights I mentioned what Julius used to give us. I think we're going to get more of them from Towns, though. But there's always a night when a superstar is going to say, I'm taking this one. You know, y'all could chill. I'm going to take over this game. Towns did that last night. Towns did that. Another thing that's going to help, though, Towns picks up a lot of silly fouls. He does. There was at least 3 fouls where he did not need to be reaching in and slapping the guy's arm. He did it at least 3 times. He had 5 fouls. He should only had 2. Okay? Because he reached in a lot. I like that he stays aggressive, you know, even when he's in foul trouble, because it was a little nervous. Like, he let Bam go on him and drive and dunk once, but then he got on him. And there was a foul that wasn't a foul where he just basically played perfect defense on Bam Adebayo, and they called a foul. He did not touch him. But there were at least 2, maybe 3, where he slaps at the ball and gets all over somebody's arm. And that is not necessary. He's got to learn that. And I think, you know, he's a vet now. So say he's got to learn it is tough. But I think he'll adapt, put it that way. I think he'll adapt to not doing that, you know, because the Knicks need him. Now, also, when Precious comes back, this is going to be huge. Because last night, Tibbs went with a 7-man rotation. Now, he was able to do that because of the way Towns was playing. But he went with a 7-man rotation last night. Sims got 9 minutes. He didn't quite get 10 minutes. And so he went with a 7-man. And that's why I was trying to tell some of y'all. Some of y'all think, well, we're going to need to play some of the rookies. No, we're not. I told y'all, we're not. And look, last night, all your rookies got what I told y'all they were going to get. DNPCDs. They're going to pile up all of them. They're going to pile up 30 of them apiece, at least. Okay? So all of them going to get DNPCDs. Why? Because it ain't their time. Some of y'all with Hoop Party, I was trying to explain to somebody yesterday who keep tripping on Hoop Party. Look, y'all remember when we played street ball, right? We played street ball when we was boys, teenagers, you know, young adult. We played street ball. If you come out to the park on a Saturday or a Sunday, right, and it's packed and it's competitive. When it's packed and you got like 4 or 5 guys saying, I got Knicks, and somebody, and the team, like the 5 that are out there holding court, is competitive. Every call is competitive, right? And so it's hot out there. I mean, it's hot in terms of the intensity, right? You don't want some little 6-year-old, 10-year-old kid coming, hey, can you guys stop the game and show me how to shoot a jump shot? Like, it ain't nothing wrong with the boy wanting to learn how to shoot a jump shot, but you ain't stopping what's going on for that. That's what some of y'all are like with these rookies. You want us to stop what we doing in the intensity of winning a chip and say, oh, you want us to teach the rookie how to play? It ain't time for that. We trying to get this chip. Somebody was talking about some mess like, oh, Dallas played the rookie. What the hell Dallas got to do with the Knicks? I don't care who won with the rookie. We ain't playing them. Anyway, so he went with a 7-man rotation. Payne and Deuce with the starting 5. And they balled. And he's not going to do that a lot. I'm going to tell you, he ain't going to do that a lot. But last night, the starting 5 was gelling. And that's why he kept him out there. And he put Deuce in there for 25 minutes. And then Payne had 12. Deuce was really, really catering to Brunson, trying to get him going. And that shows the boy is really a team-oriented dude, okay? And speaking of tough, I was saying yesterday, I wouldn't be surprised if Josh Hart didn't play. Why? Y'all saw he hurt his neck. They're going Niang slammed him to the ground. And then Karis LeVert cross-body blocked him in his leg like it was a football play. And then he already hurt his ankle. And he had to go to the locker room after 38 minutes against Cleveland. So I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if he sat, against my... Nope. Dude was out there 42 minutes. 42 minutes he played. I mean, he only shot 7 times, but he is the glue guy. But 14 rebounds? I mean, I'm tired of people talking about he's too short to play power forward. Will y'all stop? 14 rebounds? Dude. Tough as nails. That's the thing about the Villanova crew. It ain't just Villanova. You got Brunson, tough as nails, out there playing with hurt leg. Hart, hurt neck, hurt ankle, hurt leg. He playing 42 minutes. And then, of course, Bridges, who plays 82 games a year. And then Dante, when he was here, tough as nails. All of them, that's the thing about them. Something about what Jay Wright teaches down there when he was teaching at Villanova. These cats are tough as nails, man. And so they all balled. I mean, they was out there. Anunoby was playing Anunoby defense. Anunoby at one point guarded every person on the floor. He guarded Bam, he guarded Hero, he guarded Rozier, he guarded Butler, and he guarded Jokic. He guarded everybody in front. And why? Because he can guard 1 through 5. So did McCall. And of course, Deuce guarded everybody but Bam. And he probably could guard him too if he needed to. Y'all just seeing a glimpse right now. See, they're learning. They learn perimeter defense. We got to get Towns involved? Okay. They learn. Okay? And as they continue to develop, get acclimate. Again, Tibbs teams always start slow. There's going to be hell to pay in January. The end of December and January, it's going to be hell to pay. Okay? The league got a problem. We've been saying it ever since the league got a problem. This was before the cat trade. But the league got a problem with New York. They're going to have a problem. They're going to have a problem. I'm just looking for Shamet and Precious to come back first. Like I said, Thanksgiving, I'm expecting to see them. I'll be disappointed if I don't, but I'm expecting to see them by Thanksgiving. You see Shamet and Precious, and now you're going to have Payne, McBride, Shamet, and Precious. You're going to be all right, y'all. And Sims, like I said, Sims played 9 minutes last night. That's about what he been getting. The only difference is Tom didn't use no rookies. He just stuck with Payne for 9 minutes and then kept Towns out there for 39 minutes. That's 48 minutes at the 5 spot right there. So that's what he did. Whatever. But like I said, I think he did that because of the way Towns was playing. While he was in the groove, he wanted to keep him going, keep that 5 in there. Because that's what you want. You want them to get acclimated, right? That's what we're talking about, getting acclimated, 20, 30 games to get acclimated. Here we are in game 4, okay? And that's the exciting thing about it. We ain't seen them on all cylinders yet. We ain't seen them on all cylinders. When Precious comes back and Shamet comes back, you're going to begin to see them on all cylinders. And then this year, instead of making the trade deadline move like they have been making for the last several years, the Cam Reddishes, the Josh Harts, the Derrick Roses, instead of making, or Precious Achuas and OG, instead of making the trade deadline deals, the trade deadline deal this year is healthy Mitchell Robinson. And he's going to be in the second unit. People keep asking me, well, I want to see this. I don't care what you want to see. That's your starting unit, what you got right now. It ain't changing. And then you're going to have Mitchell Robinson coming in instead of Sims. And he's going to play more than 9 minutes. And you get Mitchell Robinson for 15 minutes, the best offensive rebounder in the world. Yeah. Y'all ain't seen them on all cylinders yet. Yeah. So now they're 2-2. It's still October, still very early. You're starting to get, now you're gonna get into November. Starting in November, that tournament comes out, and you're starting to get into. I don't give a crap about the tournament myself. I just care about winning this chip. I don't care what happens in November with a tournament, whatever. That's marketing. But to me, I just want to see the Knicks win. So November is really, now you're getting into the season. This October was the warm up. You're still kind of in the warm up, but you're getting into the season now. And so by the time we get to Thanksgiving, that's what I'm saying, that's when the season really ends. You in the season now. Okay? So they really only played 4 games. Let's let them get 10, 15 games under their belt. Now you got something going on, right? So we'll see. We're going to see what happens. This is going to be very, very interesting. I'm excited about what I'm seeing from the Knicks in terms of their learning and development, and then understanding there's still a lot of upside with this team, and you're going to see it. But we got to be, well, I was going to say we got to be patient, but talking to some of you about patience. Anyway, y'all enjoy this win. Enjoy your Thursday. Shalom.